In this presentation, I'm going to explain a cash for house deal. Do you have a property that is just playing havoc on your finances or raising your stress level? Would you like some relief? Do you want your sanity back? Are you ready to sell that headache? My name is Michael Williams. I am an investor. I made this PowerPoint to explain how we buy houses using cash. Question: if a car costs $50,000 and you use cash to buy it, are you going to pay $50,000? Or do you expect a discount because you are using cash? I'm sure we can all agree that we will get a discount for using cash. It's no different when buying a house. Example of a cash for house deal. Let's say, for instance, this seller bought this house in 2000. At that time, it was worth $100,000 in the year 2000. It was built in 1950. This is the seller's house in 2016 after 16 years. Seller's ready to sell it. Now it's worth $140,000 in new condition. But to get it back to like new condition, it needs to be upgraded to comply with city codes. This means costly repairs. While out driving, seller notices a I buy houses sign and calls the number. The seller talks to Mike the investor. They can buy a house cash. But in order for Mike the investor to buy it cash, he needs some information about the house. Would you purchase a house or a home without getting all the facts? As a smart investor, Mike knows that the more facts he has about the house, the quicker he can get the seller a check. Experience has taught Mike that not getting all the facts can kill a cash deal very quickly. Over 60% of deals fall apart at the closing table because of not collecting all of the facts. The offer is determined by the facts. No facts, no offer, no cash. Once Mike the investor has all the facts about the seller's house, he puts his team to work to verify the facts and make sure the title can be transferred smoothly with his attorneys. After gathering all the facts, Mike discovers that to restore the house to the $140,000 like new condition, it has to have a new roof, change plumbing, and electrical and other updating totaling $40,000. Mike the investor pays all closing costs and repairs. The 70% rule. To ensure that a fair price is reached for the investor and the seller, Mike uses formulas. The best and most used formula when purchasing real estate is the 70% rule. The 70% rule states that you take 70% of the ARV after repair value, then subtract the cost of repairs to arrive at an offer price. Here are the numbers. You have the after repair value, which is $140,000, minus the 70% of the ARV, which comes out to $98,000, less repairs, which is $40,000, leaves an offer price of $58,000 net to the seller. Here, Mike uses the 70% rule, which has been a proven formula for real estate success for many years. If there is a mortgage or loan in place on the house, seller receives remainder after outstanding balance is paid to the lender via attorneys. All of this takes place at the attorney's office. The attorney handles all the paperwork. For example, in this presentation, the offer would be $58,000. Cash deals are for motivated sellers that need to sell, not the sellers that want to sell. There has to be a motivation there for this deal. Motivated sellers are ready to get rid of a real estate problem that is causing them stress and anxiety. Thus, the amount of the discount is not important to them. Once this is explained to an unmotivated seller, they seek other investors that end up giving them the same formula for a cash deal because it is the standard for an all-cash deal. We realize that the sellers may not be motivated at this time, but the deal is always here if the seller comes back. Mike the investor buys houses without banks or financial institutions. Without banks or financial institutions, there are numerous ways to create a win-win for both investor and seller. Other creative strategies are lease option, owner finance, subject to. These are the best options for most of the houses in this present economy. Mike the investor can also buy new houses with no equity or are upside down with one of the three strategies. If you are really ready to sell, please don't hesitate to call. There is a strategy for every situation. We will be very honest and upfront about each strategy. Contact us at 770-666-2424 or at georgiaatlinvestor.com. Our second website is sellyourhousequickatl.com. Looking forward to hearing from you.